Om. Om. Om Sri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Sri Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Samasta Jana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma Vidwaram Sadgurum Brahma Vidwaram. Om Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsachanuramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om everybody. Welcome back to today's class with Pujya Swamiji. We are continuing studying Bhagavad Gita with Swamiji and we are continuing with chapter 10. Before we start, just one small announcement. We are having a Srimad Bhagavad Gita relay Jnana Yajna by our study group members, coinciding with 108th anniversary of Pujya Gurudev, which is on 8th of May. As a small tribute, we are having a relay Gyan Yajna when every day four speakers are reflecting on Bhagavad Gita from 6:30 p.m. at our Noida ashram. So those who can, those who are around, those who please join and please encourage the speakers. Thank you so much. Monabeta, if you're all set, we can commence today's session.
Om Vasudevasutam Devam Kamsachanuramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. Hari Om. So we have been studying the glories of Bhagavan Shri Krishna, meaning the Lord's glory, Vibhuti, Vibhuti. And where all he is seen in this world, in this creation. So remembering those, and while looking at those things in the physical realm, we are reminded of infinity. So continuing, we have completed so far 27 verses. Right? So Bhagavan Krishna says, 28th verse, 28, 28वां श्लोक, 10th chapter. आयुधानामहं वज्रं धेनुनामस्मि कामधुक् प्रजनश्चास्मि कन्दर्पः सर्पाणामस्मि वासुकिः आयुधानामहं वज्रं धेनुनामस्मि कामधुक् प्रजनश्चास्मि कन्दर्पः सर्पाणामस्मि वासुकिः. Ayudhanam aham vajra. Among the weapons, I am Vajrayudhan, the thunderbolt. Who is having this thunderbolt? Indra. Indra is having this thunderbolt. The Indra Ayudham, Vajra. Meaning Vajrayudham means what? It can never be shattered. Vajra, very, very hard, very, very strong, very powerful. That which cannot be shattered, it cannot be cut by any other weapon. The Vajrayudham among the Ayudhas, weapons, Vajra Ayudham is me. And Dhenu Namasmi Kamadhaka. Among the cows, I am Kamadhenu. Kamadhenu is the divine cow. It was with ऋषि वशिष्ठ. वशिष्ठ जी के पास हो रही थी गाय कामधेनु. Once Vishwamitra as a king went and asked, as a king when he was a king. This is because, thousands of people were served food by Vasishtha Muni in ashram. He was surprised. King was surprised. Atithi Seva. Then he said, how come you could serve so many thousands of people living in a small ashram like this in a jungle? He said, because of this cow, Kamadhenu. Then he said, no, give it to me. It is not useful to you, it is useful to the king. Jabardasti. Kamadhenu refused to go. Kamadhenu doesn't know. Then a big yuddha took place between Vasishtha and Vishwamitra. But Vasishtha Maharshi, he just kept the Brahmadanda in front of him. And Brahmadanda and Kamadhenu also. So many things came up, and none of those great army, the soldiers, could resist. So they all lost the war. Then Vishwamitra understood there is some kind of balam is there. Kshatra balam and Brahmana balam. Brahmana means tapasya balam. Brahma janaditi Brahmana. So then, thick Kshatra balam. Brahma balam is Brahma balam. Then he became great tapasvi. So what is Kamadhenu? Wish fulfilling cow. In us also, we can also nurture Kamadhenu in all of us. Kamadhenu is, no doubt there was a cow with Vasishtha ji, but our own Kamadhenu, Yeshavostishta Kamadhuka, Bhagavan Krishna spoke in 3rd chapter. What is it Kamadhenu for humanity? Cooperative endeavor, Yajna Bhava. So every work, if we all come together and do it, it will become a great success. So this was said in Bhagavan by Krishna in 3rd chapter. Devan bha anen prasavishwadham eshavostishta kamadhaka. Prajapati gave this. So, ability to work together, ability to achieve as a team, that is Kamadhenu in society. Individually also there is a Kamadhenu for all of us, provided we nurture it and we can. What is Kamadhenu? Pure cow. That cow, divine cow. So that is in us also. What is that, our Kamadhenu? Shuddha Sankalpa Shakti. Shuddha Sankalpa Shakti. Outcome of any work that we do is the result of our will, our wish. Why am I talking? It's my wish. Certain times you may say, no, but I'm forced to do. Even then, ultimately, you have decided. Maybe if somebody forced you, the triggering point may be outside. Triggering point could be somebody's forcing you, force outside, external force. Or triggering point could be your own inspiration. But ultimately, it is you who have to decide it. by force or inspiration. But now every work that we do is born out of sankalpa, will, wish, etc. Now see, the outcome of the work is always directly proportional to the purity of intention, purity of sankalpa. Right? So the more purer the sankalpa is, more chances are there for that sankalpa to become materialized. Sometimes it may be delayed, but intentions shape our future. Intentions bring out the fragrance of work and the result. So that Shuddha Sankalpa Shakti is Kamadhenu. Suppose intentions are there, but not completely willing. So there is some kind of adulteration took place. Some kind of impurity crept in. Impurity chipped in. A little bit. To that extent, that outcome will have some kind of lack, So very important is pure Sankalpa Shakti is Kamadhenu. Not only a divine cow, once it used to be with Vasishtha Maharshi, but a Kamadhenu is me. Dhenu namasmi Kamadhak. You can milk from that cow whatever you want. And it is born out of milky ocean. When Amrita Manthan was going on, like Uchcheshwarvasa Ashwana, that also was born out of, Lakshmi was born out of milky ocean. Chandrama was born out of milky ocean. Kamadhenu was born out of milky ocean. Dhanvantari was born out of milky ocean. Churning inside. And Alahala also came out of it. From us also, when we do, I spoke on this at length in one of the talks in Mahabharata, where the story has come. More we churn, because we have to churn inside. So not only good things come out of the churning, bad things also come out. How come? They're all hidden in me. I am carrying all my vasanas, samskaras of not only this life, since time immemorial, since ancient. Millions of lives are already lived. So all the impurities are deeply rooted, but still the patterns are there. The design is still there. So the more I churn, and the churning goes inside and touches the bottom, there this deeply lurking, frozen, hard, deeply precipitated samskaras are there in all of us. So they come out. That also should be offered to Lord Shiva only. He is capable of drinking all that. So Kamadhenu is born out of that milky ocean, churning. And it is capable of fulfilling all our wishes. It is our own pure Sankalpa Shakti. Prajanashchasmi Kandarpaha. Lord of Cupid. I am the Cupid, Bhagavan says. Kandarpaha. Manmatha. Who Prajanasya. And among this, progenitor, among the progenitors. Unless there is a desire, nothing comes out. So therefore, our Shastras speak about it. The desire, kamana, not for bhoga. It is only for procreation. It is only to bring or provide a physical body to an existing jiva in the universe. Only for that purpose, the marriage used to be there. So it is not for bhoga. Primary objective is to provide a physical body and give him samskar or her samskar, give her, make the child grow. So you have provided a physical body. So that was the only, Bhagavan Shankaracharya says, for grahastha, for santan utpatti, one should put best efforts, he says. It's a grahastha dharma. So bhoga is a byproduct. The primary is to create that progeny. So, Bhagavan, that's what said in the 7th chapter. Dharma viruddho bhuteshu kamosva. I am the desire which is unopposed to dharma. So somebody is extremely hungry. Pangs of hunger. You are actually roasting him. So somebody invited him. Do you observe? The moment he starts eating, somebody asks, how is the taste? He is not aware of taste. The primary need is, I want to satiate my hunger. Food should be tasty, no doubt about it. But his focus is not on hunger, not on taste. Not analyzing the taste. Of course, if it is totally bad food, the body reacts, the tongue reacts. He cannot eat it. But sometimes if the hunger is too much, even that also will eat. So focus is on hunger, not on the taste. Taste is a byproduct. Similar. The bhoga is a byproduct. The primary duty is what? Prajapati yajna. It's called Prajapati yajna. Prajapati, creator. Here they are the grahasthas helping in creation by providing some souls, some bodies to jivas. And of course, they are also there. The jiva, incoming jivas have their own karma, and parents also have their own karma. If the karma is too bad, then children may not be. So that bad karma of parents and bad karma of the jiva who is supposed to suffer something. So he may be born. But that also is a responsibility. That also is the, love. In one of the talks long back, one girl has asked me, about 500 youth were there on the online Zoom talk. So after that, some questions. So one girl asked me the question. Swamiji, my father and mother are so good, so divine, so pure, very nice. No, don't harm anybody. Nice. But my brother is crippled. Otherwise abled. Not little mentally retarded and all that. Why God had punished us like that? I cry looking at him like that. Why should God give to that such kind of a punishment to my parents, who's to be looked after? And they are worried after we go, who will look after him? Why God did this? Then I said, you said father and mother are very good, very religious, very pious. Right? And God loves all. He doesn't hate anybody. His job is only to dispense the fruits according to karma. So he thought, oh, this boy has to undergo terrible karma in this life. So, but he should be looked after well. Whom should I send to? So these parents are very good, pious souls. They're devotees of me. I think they will take care of my child. That's why God has sent him to your house. So it shows that God has a lot of faith in your parents, in you as a sister. That yes, you three can take care. So that is the faith of the Lord. So don't say that, I am good only to be good. No, it need not be. I am good, no doubt, but God has, because you are extremely good. Such a soul was sent to you, such a jiva was sent to you, your family. So facilitate him in exhausting his karma. To the extent possible. And so you can pray. So you have given me such and such a child, O Lord, but give us strength, financial strength, physical strength, mental strength, social strength to take care of your child. Pray, he will give you support. Because after all, it is his mission. So that girl was happy. So, Kamadhuk, sorry, the Prajanas Chaspi Kandarpaha. I am the, with Manmadka, Kandarpa is not there. Cupid is not there. There cannot be any creation. Then there will be like little chaos in the creation. How will that jivas be born and then? So somebody has to. So you are provided a body by your parents. They look after you with all their love and affection. So it is somebody's turn now. So that is a grahastha dharma, not for sannyasi. They had already transcended that. He had developed tremendous vairagya. So all those things cannot disturb him. So he said, okay, that man can renounce the world. Eventually, everyone has to realize the truth only after renouncing. Tyagenaika amrtatvam. So I am that Kandarpa. And Sarpanamasmi Vasuki. See? Vasuki. Naga are of many hoods. Vasuki means the serpents with single hooded. Right? And Nagas, they live in waters. Sarpas are those who live on land. Single hooded live on land. Nagas live in waters. Right? Now, among those single-hooded serpents who move on earth, I have Vasuki, who is one of them. Very powerful, highly evolved. And it was Vasuki was used in Amrita Mantra. And it is also said, Vasuki is nothing but a ring, adoring Lord Shiva's ring finger. It adores Lord small snake, it is small one, Vasuki. It just takes, adores the ring finger of Shiva. And same Vasuki became so huge in size, the head portion was held by Daityas, Asuras. Suras or Devatas held the tail portion, and the Manthan started. Amrita Manthan. Became so huge. And after the program is finished, project is completed, Vasuki again became small and adored the finger of the Lord Shiva. Who is this Vasuki? Symbolically speaking. There is no doubt Vasuki, but inside also. What is that Vasuki? Vasuki is nothing but our own ego. I will use one particular word. It looks contradictory. A divinized ego. Sense of I is there. But that I is always under the dictates of the Lord. It cannot have any single thought independent of its own. If Ahankara is not there, the Vyavahara, Loka Vyavahara is not possible. There is I, there is you, there is he, there is she. There is this, there is that. I is required. Without I, we cannot. But then, when this ego is no more independent, it offered itself to Lord and it became the Lord's instrument. Tavasmi. Ramchandraji says, whoever comes to me and says, I am yours, I will not leave them. भगवान कहते हैं, एक बार मेरे शरण में आ जाओ, ऐसे कहो कि मैं आपका हूं, तो उस व्यक्ति को, भक्त को मैं कभी छोड़ता नहीं. So this ego, actually small, always adoring the Lord's finger. That's it. Once a project is given by the Lord, it can increase its size so much so that it is capable of becoming a rope for Manthana Parva. I mean, the Amrita Manthan. Meru Parvata. Circling around. Still lot of portion left for Asuras to pull, Devatas to pull. Such a huge it became. And the fuming, the poison is coming out of his breath because it is being used. Imagine what could be the feeling of that Sarpa. Churn. It's not easy. People are pulling and pushing and pulling and pushing and pulling and pushing. But all agreed, all silently born. What? It's not me. It is I belong to Lord. It's the Lord's mission. So I took this size. Huge I became. Big I became in size because of the project. After the project, I became small. My original nature is very small. And then should again adore the Lord's. This should be the divinized ego. That is, this is the nature of a divinized ego. You can again don't ask me when ego is a divinity is not there. That our ego is not fulfilled with the bharava ahankar. Only just empty, the share, like in a burnt rope. It is there, but it is not, no independency. Independent thoughts are not there. No vasanas are there. Only one thought, I should surrender to Lord. I should serve the Lord. I am his instrument, at his disposal all the time. And it can take so much big size, do the work, come back again. This is called an advanced seeker, an advanced yogi, lives like this in the hands of divinity. Like Hanumanji. Hanumanji, small, always like this. So before the flight to Lanka, he was sitting on a mountain quietly, as though I am not part of it. I cannot be the part of it. I don't know how to do this. Jambavan told, "Hey Baba, what are you talking sitting quietly here? You don't know your powers. You are that born for this." Then he became huge. Parvata Sharira. Parvata Kaya. Kaya Sharira. And he could, you know the story, Sundarakand. He threatened even Ravana, burnt Lanka, met Sita, killed Lankini, killed many Rakshasa, Surasa, etc. in between. Phenomenal job. And came back, reported to Rama. Again became like this. So can we be like that? Adore the finger of Lord Shiva or a guru. So this capacity is there among Sarpas This Vasuk is, that Vasuk is surprised me, Bhagavan Krishna says. And that's it. Yes, Sarpana Vasmi Vasuki. 29th verse. Anantaschasmina gavanam varuno yadasamaham pitrunamaryama chasmi samyamatamaham anantaschasmina ganam varuno yadasamaham pitrunamaryama chasmi samyamatamaham. Now, Anantaschasmi, Ananta Naga, Ananta Shayana. I am Ananta among Nagas. Sheshanag, a 1,000 serpent, the 1,000-hooded serpent. It's so vast. So, inconceivable length twined itself spirally, becoming a beautiful bed for Lord Vishnu to sleep, to rely on the reclining. Spread on that. Here also Gurudev said, that is time. One is Ananta Naga is, one aspect is it's eternal time. On the time the Lord Vishnu is playing. Destruction ke baad no time. Because when Prakriti is there, time is born. Movements are there, time is born. When all movements of stops, there is no time. Before creation, no time. So during creation, who is in charge of during creation? Vishnu. Time. And very wonderful. So therefore, this Ananta Nagashayana, Ananta Padmanabha, and from that Ananta is like Brahma came, created. And from him again Rudra came. Same Shiva born as Rudra to destroy again. But what he created, he has to. The destruction again, he said, no, I will only finish it off. The Shiva. So this Shiva is the one infinite consciousness. Eternal. They're called Pancha Shiva Tattvasa. Suddha Brahma, Maya Upad Visishta Chaitanyam Ishvaraha, and then Vishnu, creator, Shiva only, Shiva Tattva only, Vishnu Rupena. Again from that born is created Brahma. Again Rudra, the first Shiva only, fully expressed again as it is Rudra, to destroy. To again finish that entire one circle. So Pancha Shivas. So where is Vishnu lying down? On that infinite existence. From that, the ocean of time, serpent bed, serpentine, the ocean of that existence. Whenever I thought is born, I am aham, there little spandanam, movement, then sankalpa, then time is born, all those things are born. So time is relative. Because depending on the movement. If you like this talk, 1 hour is equal to 1 minute. Don't like this talk, 1 hour is equal to 10 hours or 1 day or 1 yuga. It's psychological. And physically also relative. Like what is the length of the day on the moon? Different. Length of the day on the earth? Different. Length of the day on different planets, scientists speak about it. Different. That depends upon the movement of the planet, around itself, around the sun, distance, so many factors are there. Temperature depending upon so many other factors. And what is the year time? Year also depends upon the orbit length. So for Earth to go 365 days around Sun, but if distant planets are there, they may take larger orbit, so their year is maybe longer. It's relative. But there's a time. In every plane, there's a time. In time, that is Ananta Sheshana. And 1,000 hoods, Gurudev says, one mind and a single mind has 1,000 mouths, 1,000 expressions. That is the Ananta, infinite time. It spreads everywhere. In every universe, the time is different. There are many universes are there. So time travel, we speak about it. So I am existing right now here. I can exist in some other plane in some other time. This you express, I will not mention the textbooks names and all, but they are mentioned very deeply in our Shastras. Many stories are mentioned, happened. When Rishi was there and son was there and somebody came to meet him, Rishi was meditation. Son said, okay, your father will get up after a couple of days. And then he disappeared into a stone, into a large stone. I mean, he wanted. That king said, okay, where are you going? Come with me, I'll show you beautiful thing. And he disappeared inside. King also, the story is, I'm just cutting it short. Then he saw so much of, within the stone, he went into another dimension of creation. Then he asked the boy, you are Rishiputra. Rishiputra, what is this? No, this I created for my entertainment. This entire world, yes, I created. And they spent after some. Then he came out again. Please take me back to that world from where I came. He went back. Already thousands of years have passed. Is the kingdom gone? The children ruled. So children died. Children. So much of change. He was shocked. I only for 1 hour or 2 hours I went inside. No. My son only created all this magic. He created a world there. The time is different there. You don't feel more than 1 hour. Dream time is different. So some people say this Ananta represents the eternity, eternal time. Ananta, endless. And on endless, that this consciousness, the substratum is pure consciousness. Okay. So this is the on 1,000 hoods means 1,000 misconceptions in time, in expressions, in Prakriti. Many. One ego, one mind, many misconceptions, many projections. On that, my existence is depending on you and I. Because we live on 1,000 imaginations, 1,000 thoughts, everything, whatever we think, do, act, and all, it's all illusion. But we are living every moment to moment in delusion, and we are deluded. So we are actually living in a maze, which it's a hypnotized world. Hypnotized world. Hypnotization, hypnotized by Prakriti, the Divine Mother, Maya Shakti. Let's say in Swami Vivekananda's lectures somewhere in London, he went and was addressing. Somebody said, oh, you are hypnotizing us, because the talk was mesmerizing. You are mesmerizing, you are hypnotizing us by talking so many things. Dangerous it is. You are something. Vivekananda laughed. My dear friend, I am not hypnotizing you. I am de-hypnotizing you. You are already hypnotized by Maya. We are already hypnotized. And on that, in that misconceptions, only my existence is possible. Ego's existence is possible only in the area of misconceptions, notions. One notion, I am in the body. No, correct? Body is in me. Second is, I have a physical body. No, I am born. You are never born. I die. You are never died. There is something called real Jagat. No, it doesn't exist. It is seen as long as you are seeing it. Somebody said, no, Jagat is existing. But that what is existing, you are not seeing. But you are seeing always the way everything on whatever your projections only you are seeing it. The reality you cannot see. Like one who is wearing chashma. He is seeing, but he is not seeing. He is seeing everything through glasses of yellow color, for example. He is seeing but not seeing. So he is always living whole life in that. So his calculations are different based on perceptions. Perceptions are influenced by Maya. So 1,000 perceptions, 1,000 crores of misconceptions are required for me to live every moment. Think, friends. Anyway, Ananta Naga say simple Purana story is enough, no? Bhagavan Vishnu जिस पर सोते हैं अनंत पद्मनाभ अनंत शय नागा अनंत naga is me. Naga naam anantaschas. Among the nagas I am. Next one is Varuno Yadasamaham. Varunaha, there was a little break in between. So Varuno Yadasamaham. I am the Varuna among the water deities. Varuna Devata is imagined as a half fish and half man, like mermaid, symbolically. And among all these lakes and everything, he is Varuna is the ocean, water in charge deity. He is there. So all the water is under his control, presiding deity over the Jalatattva, Varuna. So among the water deities, I am Varuna Devata. Pitrunam Aryama. Pitrus are those people after death, those who have lived a decent life, a dharmic life, those who have lived. They are the ones who will go to Pitrulok. And Haryama is the ruler of the Pitrus. Pitruloka is the ruler, is the chief. So Bhagavan says, I am that Aryama among the Pitrus, Pitrulok. Yamaha Samyamatamaham. Among all those great controllers, I am Yamaha. Governors, controller. Among all such people, Yama is me. Yama is a great controller. Everything, can be controlled only on earth between birth and death. Everything has birth and death. Human beings, everybody. If there is no control, then a lot of problems will come. So death has to come. And he is a ruler. He is a controller. Not a second we stay extra in this world. Not a second we stay less in this world. But ultimately he decides. When should we exit this world? So among all those great governors or controllers, I am Yama, Yamaraj. So that is how Bhagavan Shri Krishna says. Kala Kalayatamaham. And we already spoke about time. Kalaha Kalayatamaham. The logicians who keep on counting the time counters, they recount time. Reckoners means they keep the time. Especially Sankhyan philosophies. The philosophy is based on time. They calculate time, logic, reasoning, in time, counting. Everything in Sankhya Shastra. And Sankhya are possible only in time. I am the time. Among Kalayata, among the reckoners and keepers of time, they keep record of everything in time. They analyze everything from the perspective of time. But in time, everything is changing. So how much change takes place in time? So many factors they study. And they do all kind of, calculations. And they say, time, it's all play of mind only. That's why one of our youth camps in Siddhabadi, we made t-shirts. Behind the t-shirt, we wrote something message. What is the message? It's all in the mind. It's all in the mind. Understood? Again, never mind. It is such a Maya of Jagat. It is. So we don't know, unless we come out of it, we don't know how much we were living in that Maya, Mahamaya. So in that, everything is happening in time. So the time reckoners, among them, Kalayatamasmi. I am those people who know the time, and then it's in time how changes take place, play of mind, etc. Anyway. And among the beasts, Mruganam cha Mrugendroham. I am the lion among all the animals. Ferocious, powerful, fearless, and Vainateyascha Pakshina. I am Vainateyaha, the bird. Among the birds, I am the son of Vinata, Diti, Aditi, Kashyapa Rishi. Aditi's sons are Adityas. And Vainata Putra, Vainateya. That story again goes on. Vinata Putra, Vainateya, Garuda, swift moving bird, Vahan of Vishnu. This also story comes in very exhaustively in Mahabharata. Okay, Garutman. His brother is Arunavenu. He was mother's womb. Mother was impatient because her other, what do you call, the co-wife of Kapila Rishi. Diti has already given birth to many snakes, many santan, much santan. But she she's very excited, she's impatient. So she broke open her womb to bring the baby out. Baby was without legs. Then he cursed her mother and went away towards some, anyway. The next word, Vainateya was born. Big story it is. Garutmanta. Ultimately became Vahan of Bhagavan Vishnu. So among the Pakshis, I am Garuda. Now, Garuda, eagle, has a special quality. What is that quality? Not only it is, if you know the eagle's qualities, it soars so high. But it can see the even minutest things on the ground. But one of the best qualities of eagle is, which we need to inculcate, spiritual quality. But now there is storms, clouds, rain. Eagle doesn't want to suffer. It goes beyond the clouds and enjoys the peace. It has got the capacity to rise above the storms and remain unaffected. Similarly, spiritual person also, if we can, by the grace of the great masters, grace of Bhagavan, during the storms of our life, if we can rise up like eagle and watch, when storms subside, clear sky, then I can come down. That quality is that makes. Anyway, so Gurudev says flight, its powers of perception And the altitudes to which it can climb makes Garuda. Right? Next one. Pavana Pavatamasmi Ramashastra Jashana Makaraschasmi Srotasamasmi Jahnavi Pavanaha Pavatam Asmi. I am what? Pavatam. Among the purifiers, I am the wind. Wind purifies. Wind is freely available. Suppose you close the doors of all windows for some time. बदबू आने लग जाता है. Oh no, please, fresh air comes. Open the windows. Air comes in. And within 2-3 minutes you find, oh, no fresh. So air purifies. Among the purifiers. Ramaha Shasta, I am the Rama, Shasta Brutamaham. Among the great warriors, wielders of Shastra. Bow is Shastra, which you hold and fight. You will not release it. Bow. Khadga is a Shastra. Arrow is a Astra. You release it. So Shastra Bruta means one who is holding the bow. Kodandapani. So Rama, among the great warriors, I am the Rama. Okay? Rama, great qualities are there. Now, next one. Srotasa must be Jahnavi. That saying, I am among the rivers, Jahnavi, Ganga. Why? Jahnu, he was sitting there and Ganga is coming, he just swallowed everything. And released it only slowly through ear. But again, Rishi went and requested Bhagirada, Maharaja, aisa chodo yaar, humko kaam karana hai. It has to go to Ganga Sagar. Kapil Muni had cursed all that Sagar Putras. They have to be released. That's why I brought this Ganga from above. Please release it. Then it releases through ears. That is Jahnavi. So, and then Shruti, Shruti. Ear means Shruti. So, very important. So, Ganga, knowledge, representing knowledge. It purifies us. So, there's one more thing important is, Puja Gurudev said very clearly. First of all, Jnana Ganga is fully absorbed. By a Rishi, by a meditator, by a yogi. Everything is Mahajnani he becomes. But he has that social responsibility also to give that to the world again. So release it slowly, not at once, creating a flood everywhere. Whoever can understand, to whatever extent one can understand. To that extent alone, you must speak. You must give. So this responsibility also is, right? In India, teachers come from time to time to reinterpret the ancient wisdom in the context of their own age, only after having gained their own personal experiences or Vedic truth declarations. Without the stamp of realization, no teacher worth the name dared to come into the world to propagate the old truth in the new language. Stamp of realization is required. So that responsibility is, Gurudev said, Jahnu Rishi gave out through ear. So he became Jahnavi, Ganga. So among all the rivers, Ganga is a great purifier. Kurute Ganga Snanam. कुरुते गंगा, right? Slanam. व्रतपरपालम अथवा गमनम कुरुते गंगा सागर गमनम व्रतपरपालम अथवा Ganga Maya. It purifies. The Ganga has got the energy which is flowing through Ganga, energy which is carried in the waters of Ganga is so pure, so divine. It can never be, the energy can never be contaminated. It's pure energy. It has got the capacity to purify itself. But the Ganga is always Pavitra. Okay. So Jnana Ganga, we should take bath in Jnana Ganga. Okay. Now, सर्गाणामादिरन्तश्च मध्यं चैवाहमर्जुन अध्यात्मविद्या विद्यानां वादः प्रवदतामहं सर्गाणामादिरन्तश्च मध्यं चैवाहमर्जुन अध्यात्म sorry, I went to miss one slokas here in between, that I got doubt, sorry. So anantaschasmi nagana, I missed out one sloka in between, 30th shloka, so I'm going back now. One bit I missed it. Prahladaschasmi daityana, which I forgot to tell you. So I am the Prahlada among all the daityas. Very, very a great bhakta. We know Prahlada Charitra. And then we stopped, we completed Anantaschasmi Naga, that's completed. 30th Prahladaschasmi. Then Pavana Pavatamasmi, Rama Shastra Pratamaham, Jashana Makaraschasmi, Srotasamasmi Jahnavi, we said. Then comes the Sarganam Adirantascha, Madhyam cha eva aham Arjuna. Sarganam, among all creations, I am the beginning, I am the middle, and also I am the end. I am whatever it is creation, so many, every creation, I am the beginning, I am the middle, I am the end of everything. So I am everywhere. Okay. नमो ज्येष्ठाय च कनिष्ठाय च नमो पूर्वजाय च परजाय च नमो मध्यमाय च पगल्भाय च नमो जगन्याय च बुद्धियाय च नमो सोभ्य. All the Virudram you take. Jeshta, Kanishta, Madhyamabhyam, welcome. Everything is in Ishvara only. Okay. Adhyatma Vidya, Vidyana. Among the Vidyas, Adhyatma Vidya, we saw already that. Raja Vidya, Raja Guhyam, Pavitranam Uttamam. Pratyakshavagamam Dharmam. Susukam Kartum Abhyaya. But Adhyatma Vidya is such that it releases us from all, well, every other knowledge. What is the difference between Adhyatma Vidya and other knowledge? Just very simple. In every knowledge, whatever knowledge you gain of the world outside, or anything, any knowledge you gain, you don't become that. But knower of Brahman, become Brahman. Knower of a pot, I don't become pot. Knower of a table, I don't become table. Good, I don't become table. So I know everything, but I don't become that. But in the case of Brahma, Brahmavit, Brahmaiva Bhavati. Knower of Brahman becomes Brahman. That is a powerful. And Adhyatma Vidya releases us from all kinds of problems, samsara. Adhyatma Vidya, Vidyana. Then comes the Vadaha Pravadatamaham. Now see, Jalpa, Vitanda, Vada, all those things are there. Jalpa is what? Arguing for arguing's sake, argument's sake. Time pass. Just arguing for arguing's sake. I don't have any इंटरेस्ट इन आउटकम पर्पस कुछ भी नहीं है, तो कुछ बोलना है बोलते रहो. आर्ग्यू कर, कई लोग मिलते जेल पर, That is not me. Vitanda is what? Quite arguing quite opposite. Vitandavada. Quite opposite. There also I don't have any focus on outcome, no learning, no. And what is Vada? Vada is discussion, an inquiry take. Both of the parties involved discuss Vada. They argue. Vada means not argument. Dialogue. Samvada is dialogue. Vada is a beautiful thing, an inquiry. Inquiring about particular thing. So I can, but top focus is what? Inquiry. I can raise my objections. I can support somebody. I can reject somebody's argument, proposition or statement. But all of us are interested only in discovering the truth. Vadaha. See? So Vada is a what? Preeminent. Since it is in the means of determining the true purport. What is the true purport? That is Vada. Otherwise, it becomes only Vitanda, Jalpa. Samvada is a dialogue. Krishna Arjuna Samvada. It is Samvada. It is not a Vada. It is Samvada. Because both of them are asking questions. Arjuna was asking questions and Krishna was answering. Okay, I'll stop here. Up to 32nd verse. You have completed in this class. So next class we will see from 33rd verse. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om Satgurunath Maharaj Ki. Thank you all. Hari Om.
Hari Om, everybody. Thank you for joining. And please join our study class tomorrow at 10 o'clock sharp. We are studying Bhagavad Gita. And once again, a gentle reminder, we are having the relay yajna in the evening to coincide with Pujya Gurudev's 108th birth anniversary on 8th of May. So four speakers are speaking every evening from 6:30 onwards. So today also we have that relay yajna. Please join us if you are around. Thank you so much. Hari Om. Hari Om. भावना बंद कर दो बेटा सेशन।
हाँ जी भैया।